Yes, Crimes. It's just you and me, baby. Ain't nothing but mammals. So let's do it like they do on the Fellas channel. Did it?
Fucking remix, baby.
Bro.
Didn't know we had Jimi Hendrix in the room. Is it Jimmy?
Yeah, it's Jimi Hendrix.
Because I was thinking Johnny for a second.
Johnny Hendrix.
Wait.
It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy. What episode? BTS Alex. What episode? But when are we gonna hit 30? Every time I swear,
I feel like it's
30.
been 29 for like 3 weeks now.
Bro, anyway.
BTS Alex on Fraud Watch?
No one's on Fraud Watch today. Actually, you never know. By the end of this podcast,
it is 29 apparently.
Yeah.
Either way, 29 episodes. Look, we're 29 episodes deep. 29 episodes, 29 inches. Shit is wild.
You know what? We haven't had a podcast where it's just been you and me. We have all these shit guests come on, yeah, and spew their absolute bollocks, and we have to sit there and pretend like we enjoy it.
That is no way to talk about Olivia Neal, fella.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. By the way, speaking of Olivia Neal, we single-handedly brought Olivia Neal and John back together.
100%. John, if you're watching,
yes,
you owe us big time.
You owe us. Can you please send through? We will send Olivia our address. If you truly respect the boys for what we have done, then please do send us just a bottle of anything. We'll take any form of alcohol.
Yeah.
Send it through to us.
Not Glenn's vodka.
No,
okay.
No, don't take the piss.
Here are the fellas. We're a little bit premium.
We're premium. Look, we got a little Ciroc on the wall. But yes, anyways, we managed to bring back John, Olivia's ex-boyfriend, now back together boyfriend.
Do you reckon John saw the podcast?
100%. Bro, come on.
He's just sat there like, those are my fucking boys.
Yeah, look,
we rekindled that love.
We would, and I would actually eventually at some point, I'd like to have John on the podcast to talk about the other side.
Yeah, we need to know the full story, the full shebang, full schmacker.
So it's been a wild ride, but yeah, like I said, bro, we've had quite a few guests on. We had Matt Does Fitness as well. That was a fantastic episode. If you guys have missed any of that stuff, go check it out.
He actually goes gym.
Yeah, well, if you look at him, it wouldn't look like he goes gym.
Yeah.
But he does that. He does actually.
Yeah, he is a bit of a gym man.
What else? Who else did we have on before that? This is going to be disrespectful. Who was the person before Olivia Neal?
Alex. It was.
Katie Price.
My God, we had
Katie Price.
Of course, I missed that one. Unfortunately,
you did miss that one. That was
2 crackers. We could have had a wild time.
Yeah.
But I heard it was a banger anyway.
It was a serious
Reeve come through and did a little job on it, did a little number.
Very nice. Speaking of me and Reeve, we actually partnered up once again, and I recently cycled all the way from London to Brighton.
6 hours or something, mad.
Mate, it took 6 hours, but let me tell you, I could have done it in 5. Okay, so we started in London, cycled, I think it's just shy of 100 kilometers.
I'm about to text in some cap here, 5 hours.
No, I could have done it in 5 hours. Yeah.
Not 4 hours 30.
No, I could have done it in 4 hours 30 as well. Do you know what it is, right? So the normal route that you're supposed to, so if you type in London Brighton, it gives you the normal route.
Yeah.
For some reason, Reeve, who is just absolute, like he's tapped, right? He then looked at the route and went, yeah, that looks a bit too easy. Let's make it more difficult. So he took us on a back road, and I swear to God, it was up, down, non-stop hill climbing. It was horrendous.
That sounds painful, fella.
It was painful. And then because I've been doing Freezy 5, by the way, today is the end of Freezy 5. Shout out everyone that did it. I'll get into that in a second.
Yeah.
I'll get into that in a second. But part of that was that I wasn't drinking any drinks that had sugar in it. So my sugar levels...
You had no alcohol on the trip?
No alcohol on the trip. No, can you believe it? But I had, so my blood sugar levels were so low, and this didn't even cross my mind. About 3 hours in, I started feeling really lightheaded, and everything was mad bright, and I was literally, I was cycling, and for some reason, I had no energy, I had everything, and I'm thinking, I am way fitter than this. There is no way.
Really?
And I was there like, what has happened to me? I was thinking, this can't be just like a sign of me getting older. Like, this is something is up here. So I said, Reeve, we need to stop at the next shop. Unfortunately, the next shop was 10 kilometers away. This is what I mean by I'm in the sticks right now.
Yeah, in the sticks.
Yeah, 10 kilometers away. And I shit you not, there's a period of this cycle, I'm literally doing 4 miles per hour. You can walk quicker than 4 miles per hour.
I don't know. That sounds pretty speedy to me.
I get to the shop, and literally when I'm there, I get everything that has sugar in it. I buy a big basket of stuff, and I'm stuffing my face. Maltesers, squashies, undefeated sweets, by the way, squashies.
Belter.
Yeah. Top 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rhubarb and custard ones.
Oh my God, they were the rhubarb and custard ones.
I know, because you brought them too when you got there. I was
so
there.
good.
Yeah, they're nice.
Anyway, so I'm scoffing this, and then honestly, as soon as I'd had that sugar, I was there like, wow. And then the last sort of 2.5 hours, I blitzed it. And there's this big hill. It's called Ditchling Beacon. It's like the big it's like the final boss you have to beat. And it's just this 250-meter climb that you have to do. And it was...
Well, how steep are we talking, though? Is it like... Are we talking like, okay, we're going uphill, but we're going up like maybe like this?
No.
Okay.
We're talking like it's a fucking ladder, Chip.
Check me out. Okay, so wait, are we talking... But what kind of ladder? Because there's multiple kind of ladder. Are we talking like this? Or are we even...
No. It was nuts, bro. Okay.
Are you? Here's a question. So I know you've got an expensive bike, your Cal Freezer. You're a premium man. So are you strapped into the pedals on this? Because I've heard you speak about this.
Yeah, so you can have clips. So you can be clipped in or not clipped in.
What does clipped in mean? Like, can you take your foot out? How do you do it?
Well, you can take your foot out, but you have to unclip your foot.
Okay, but what if you need to come to a stop?
Exactly. So you have to unclip every time. And so Reeve was clipped in, but I'm too scared to get clipped in because what happens often is that you might not think you need to stop, and then you need to stop quickly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if you're riding a bike, you might need to just put one foot down, right?
We came into one bit of traffic, right? And Reeve, he literally goes to try and squeeze through, realizes he's not going to get through, can't unclip in time, and he just falls over and just grazes his entire knee.
Oh my God, I saw his knee. His knee. That looked mental.
Horrific. So he did sustain a minor injury.
Proved to never clip in?
I don't know. It does help you loads. And if I did it again, I'd definitely clip in because it helps you so much. But
in what way does clipping in help?
It's just, so instead of, when you're cycling, you push down, you have to like pull up as well. When you're clipped in, you don't have to worry. Like
the pedals are part of the feet?
Yeah. Your foot is the pedal, ultimately. Yeah. Anyways, we made it there. We made it to Brighton at like 5 or something. And obviously we were greeted by you, me, Harry, Chris, Arthur.
Theo as well.
Theo was there. Well, mate, Theo was supposed to be on the ride actually.
Yeah, but he broke his hand because he ran into someone at a football game.
But the clip is genuinely him just running into someone.
Look, this is Theo. We love him infinitely, but if there's anyone who's made of glass, it's Theo.
Is him. So
Jack Wilshere Theo collab is imminent.
It has to be. They're made from the same fabric.
Yep. Same cloth.
But anyways, I completed that. I was so gassed. I literally, you saw me when I turned up. I was knackered.
He was dead.
I was knackered.
He was dead. We had a bev waiting for him, a couple shots. The Sambuca was out.
It was,
man. And then we just had a little bit of a bev up until like 11:30, and we went home.
And then we got the last train back from Brighton, got home, went to bed, slept for like 12 hours. It was a popper, but yeah, man. Look, I really, and it was nice to do a challenge like that right at the end of my Freezy 5 thing, because it was like
a celebration.
Yeah, it was like just a final thing that I wanted to get done. And having someone like Reeve, by the way, I know we've had him on the podcast. Well, had him on twice, once as a co-host and once as a guest. And he's behind me. You know what? Like I said, that 10, 15 kilometers where I was on the ropes. Yeah. Yep. Behind me, he's going, "Come on, Cal, let's go.
Oh my God. PT Reeve just screaming at you.
Bro, he's on me, and I genuinely don't think I would have made it to that chop. Like, I was on the verge of fainting because I'm a dumbass and forgot to fuel properly. If it wasn't for him, just come on, like that, right on my ear. I don't think I would have made it.
That sounds wild. I don't think I could ever personally do something like that. You've seen the size of these legs.
No, but it's not about the size. There's some skinny Donnies that are banging it out, man.
Yeah, you just got to have like good fitness at least.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah, because you're getting to that point where it's like, can I go on here? Mm-hmm. You just got to push through, right? Mm-hmm. But 6 hours, that is a long time. But fair play, let's all give a big congrats in the comments to Cal for completing the 6 hours Brighton to London. It's pretty impressive to be there.
And then a big congrats to anyone that completed Freezy 5 with me. That was a big one.
I did do one day.
Congratulations. You know what? You deserve congratulations.
But it did get me reading my books.
You did.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of my favorite things.
That was my favorite. Yeah. I did have quite a lot of cold showers as well.
Yeah.
Probably had a full week's worth of them. Didn't do the rest of the tasks on those days, but the cold showers I liked.
Mate, I'm telling you, I think cold showers have a time and a place. Will I be doing a cold shower every day? I don't think so. But if I wake up feeling a bit groggy and like, you know when you just want to be hyped up for the day?
Yeah, cold showers on.
I'm gonna get in a cold shower.
Have you had a hot shower since?
This morning, because today was the day I had it.
Tell me about it.
Bro, when
the
I stepped
warm water
in there,
hitting your skin, the molecules, the tension just releasing,
It's nice. But afterwards,
I would have got a semi.
But hey, look,
I would have got a semi. I would have got a shower semi. Did you get a shower semi?
Shower semi. Well, you know what's weird about my shower, right? So, you would have seen it. Is that the whole bathroom? It's a wet room, so the whole room is the shower.
Oh, that is true.
And there's a big mirror that faces me, so I'm just staring at like my naked body for like the 10 minutes that I'm in the shower.
You ever stroke one out in the shower?
Yeah, of course.
all the
Wait,
time.
have you not?
Sometimes I'll sit down in the corner of the shower.
Wait, what?
So
No.
look. I'll be honest.
You sit
During
down.
my lifetime period of stroking it out, I'm a sit down man. So when I'm stood
Wait.
up in the shower, I find it really weird, like stroking it out, stood up. I'm like, I'm never in this situation. So I'm just hunched over. And I'm like, nah, this ain't it. So I'll keep the shower water running,
Yeah.
point it to the corner, go sit in the corner. And it's raining on me.
Bro, that sounds like the most depressing tug of all time.
No, I'm in the rainforest just sat there in the corner.
Wait, so do you always sit
every
down?
morning, bro.
No.
Not
I'm not
every-
saying in the shower, but in general, are you a sit down person?
Yeah, of course I'm a sit down person.
Wait, so
Always,
you like
always lie in bed, just took one out.
really?
Yeah. And then you hit them with a Volcano 3000.
Really?
What? So
Are
you stand up every
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
So what
yeah.
do you do? You're lying in bed.
No, I'm in the bathroom.
Check me out. You're lying in bed. You're like, you know what? I need a tug. I've not had a tug in ages. Need to stroke one out. So what do you do? Just stand up next to the bed and go.
No, that's what I'm
Leaning against the wall.
leaning. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking knackered. Hold on, let me post up against the wall.
I remember once I decided I was gonna have a standing tug.
The infamous
I was
standing.
getting,
Get wobbly knees.
I was getting proper into it, and I was just stumbling from wall to wall, going for it.
Mate, you sound like the most violent tugger of all time. You're literally bouncing off walls. What are you doing?
Oh, mate. I was just trying to simulate an erotic film scene with a woman
Right.
with
okay.
myself. But obviously, you know, you got to mix it up at times.
That is so funny, man.
I swear to God.
Standing up, tug royale. Anyway.
Yeah.
You've been watching anything? You got any series for me? What we saying?
I'm on season 2, halfway through season 2 of Drive to Survive.
Fuck me, you're going so slow.
Bro,
through
I
this,
am.
I'm
That's
saying.
because I'm watching so many different things at once.
Really? What else you got on the menu?
I started watching this thing that JJ's watching.
Yeah.
JJ put it on his story and he said it is an animation, but it's not anime. It's American.
What's it called?
It's called Invincible. It's Amazon Prime.
He told
show.
me about this.
So I was like, you know what? JJ spoke about it. Kept seeing it on TikTok. I was like, let me give it a go. I'm thinking this is quite a basic comic book show, and then
Boom.
it hits a fucking fact. I can't believe what I was seeing.
Really?
It was
It's a
mental.
popper?
So I'll be finishing that. It's really good.
I've heard really good things about that. He also told me, for some reason, JJ just has good film recommendations. I don't know. I would never have him nailed down as someone like that. But he also he recommended. Have you heard of The Boys?
I told you about The Boys.
Anyways,
The Amazon show.
Yeah.
I've been telling this guy for months about this. Can't believe you just actually come with this energy.
yeah. Well, JJ told me. Listen, I said because he also told me to watch Fleabag. Watch Fleabag.
Not heard of
Tom
that.
watched Fleabag, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And again, something that I would just imagine JJ never to watch.
Yeah.
And he's like, trust me on this one. So I watched it, really liked it, and then you know when someone recommends you something and you really like it, and then
Yep.
you sort of give them that badge of honor, and you go,
Yeah, like, respect, broski.
you
You did
now
it. You did it.
have the privilege to recommend me movies, and I will actually watch them. So I did that with the Boys, and once again, the
Have you
Boys.
finished The Boys
No,
now?
no. I'm just in season 1, bro.
Okay. No worries.
Episode 7, season 1.
We spoke about it before on the podcast, and all the comments were like, "Carl, finish that boy, finish it, finish The Boys. It's such a
I need
banger."
to watch that. And then, yes, he also mentioned about this one that you just spoke about with
The Invincible. Yeah,
Invincible
that's good.
sounds
I
good.
recommend people watching that. I know a lot of people don't like anime, but see this as like an American cartoon show, adult show, because it's American.
The people out there know that I'm not a big anime person
Yeah.
at all. But but what I did really like was that Spider-Man, amazing, the animated Spider-Man.
You're talking about the one that came out in the cinemas.
Probably.
Yeah,
What is it called?
How have I forgot the name of it?
Miles Morales. Is that it? Yeah.
No.
It's the
That-
animated
that's
one.
not the name of the thing. That's the name of the game. How have I forgotten the name of it? You know what we're talking about? The animated film. No, not the Amazing Spider-Man. The animated one that came out in the cinemas like a year ago. I've forgotten the title of it. You'll know it.
One
It's-
second. Let me just
they're
Google it.
No, not Far
Oh,
From
it
Home.
might be.
No. Those are the actual Spider-Man films. We're talking about the animated one.
Spider-Man animated.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know
That
what I'm talking
sunflower
about?
one.
It's not, that's the Tom Holland one. Alex is claiming that Far From Home is the animated one. You don't like Spider-Man? You ain't cutting this out, dude.
Spider-Man. Okay, what it's called is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, it was an absolute banger as well. Really good film. I really loved that.
So that was
Sorry, I
like,
forgot the
because you
name,
know
guys.
I don't like those animated things,
Did you watch,
but that was a pop.
Did you watch that in the cinema or?
I don't even know, bro. I just watched it.
It is a banger, though. It is a banger. I didn't watch it in cinema.
It was fantastic. So yeah, that's. But other than that, when this comes out, will it? No, it won't be May 17th, but it'll be very close to May 17th where we will be able to go out.
Yeah.
But we're seeing loads of stuff about people saying, can't wait to go to the cinema, whatever.
There really isn't anything out May 17th.
There's nothing to fucking watch. Why are you going?
I'll be going on the 26th.
Well, what comes out then?
A Demon Slayer film. Anime, but it's a film.
Bro.
Do you know,
What, in the cinemas?
Yeah, that's how popular it was.
Okay,
It's the best-selling film in Japan, I think.
All right, chill.
Anyway, you know, like Spider-Man. Have you watched all the Spider-Man films? Have you watched all ones?
That's the only one I like.
You know how they've had like 3 different Spider-Mans?
Yes, Tom Maguire,
Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland.
Yeah.
So, the new film, it's all rumored that they're all in it. All of Spider-Man.
I've heard about this.
So
I've heard about this.
You know, they're doing the multiverse thing from like the whole Marvel thing they're trying to pull off.
That would be sick.
I think that is, you know, it's crazy to have all that happen.
Yeah,
3 Spider-Mans, and they all have played Spider-Man, and it's all come together, and they're going to, you know, switch dimensions or whatever. That will be sick. If pulled off correctly, you'll see a madness. I don't think a film universe has ever done that.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Yeah,
I'm big down with that.
I'm excited for that. But other than that, like you said, there's not much out on the 17th.
No, so but the main thing in the UK, anyways, for the UK listeners, is obviously we can now go out. You can go to restaurants. You can go inside. Like right now, we're stuck to outside things only, and the good thing about the 17th is that we can finally go in to restaurants. We can go into certain places, bars, all that. The only thing that's still not really happening is sporting venues aren't open to full capacity, and then like nightclubs as well.
Champions League final.
My God,
yes,
let's talk
looking
about
at
that.
May. So what's it? May 20. So the Europa League final May 26th could be a day off there, and Champions League final May 29th, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying, I don't know if it's confirmed, but they're saying it's possibly going to be in Wembley instead because of, you know,
Wembley. And then I even heard Villa Park thrown around. Anyways, they're trying to move it to the UK because
Villa
obviously
Park, by the way, for the Champions League final would be a bit mad.
Yeah, it would be nuts. But it makes sense to have it in the UK because let's not try and force 2 UK-based teams to go abroad. It's not the risk. But the problem is Turkey won't want to show, because it's in Istanbul. It's supposed to be in Istanbul.
Yeah.
They won't want to show that they can't host it.
Absolutely.
So I will be surprised if it is held in the UK because at the end of the day, we know how football works. It's money. It's all money.
Yep.
Turkey will be saying, no, we can host this and we will host this.
I heard that the allocation for when it was going to be hosted there was 4,000 to 5,000 tickets per team, and then even though they're filling it up with, I think at least 20,000.
Really?
Which is a bit crazy. Like, why?
It's always like that though.
Yeah, like
it's always like that.
So
and then the corporate, and it's all corporate.
Yeah, and then the rest is press stuff like that. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's like, I'm not even gonna lie. The corporate tickets is how we get tickets.
Would you go and try? Yeah, absolutely. Would you try and go if it's going to be in Wembley?
If it's Wembley, do you know what? If someone came to me and was like, "Oh, here's tickets," but I'm not, it's an all English final. I see that I've seen this game on telly before. I'm not that bothered.
Yeah,
now,
and it's going to be expensive for a ticket if you were to go and try and get your own ticket.
Yeah, I would never bother with that. Not for if I don't support either team, but I know Harry. He's got both his teams in the final, so that's great.
He supports both City and Chelsea. Respect to him. I mean, it's smart from Harry because you're opening yourself up for more options to glory.
Glory. I mean, I don't know.
No matter what, he's winning the Champions League final, fella. he's not coming away a loser.
He's not. And have you seen that meme where like, as soon as one team scored, they just take off one top and the other one's underneath? That's literally going to be Harry. He's going to take off his Chelsea top and the City one will be underneath.
This man has a picture in every top. I think he just hasn't got one in the United top, and I'm waiting. Speaking of that, I actually just won £100 off Harry the other day and Max.
How did you get that? 100. So you won a bet off of Harry. What was the bet?
Yeah. So Max plays FIFA, and Harry, they made a bet with me at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Saying United looked like complete dog shit. This was just after we lost that big one.
You did look really crap at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but it was we were not up to match fitness. We'd had a bit delayed start. United had them.
No one's here trying to hear excuses.
Yeah, but
bro.
no. So I thought, I know we've lost 6-1 to Spurs or whatever it was, but I still think we're going to have a good season. I've said, United will finish top 4. And Max went, United will not finish top 4. 100% Arsenal finish above. Chelsea will finish above. I was like, right. He goes, right. And then he goes, right. 100 quid bet. I was like, all right, I'll take that. Then Harry jumps in and said, yeah, United look dog shit, 100 quid bet. And then Max says, watch, I'm coming back in May. So I've gone back on the WhatsApp group. I found that message yesterday.
Yeah.
I've gone all the way back, and I found that message, quoted it, saying, "It's May, fella. I'm here to collect."
The tax man is here.
I'm
Give me
here,
your
baby.
money.
Give me the money. And then they both sent me 100 quid. And yeah, so what I will be spending on that.
Wait, so you got 200 quid? You
I
won
got
200
yeah,
quid
they've
on
sent it
it.
me. They've sent me the 200 quid. I'm living
Fair
a nice
play.
life. But
That's
yeah.
good. Well, do you know what you'll be spending that £200 on, Chip?
Oh, I know already. FPL dinner.
Oh my God! I will say though, it's certainly getting tighter than we thought.
Let's give let's
Just
give
a
the guys
quick
an update.
rundown.
Yeah, quick one.
Let me get up the FPL league. But right now the standings are in first place we've got Joel JMX.
Yes.
In second we've got Reeve. In third we've got myself. Then we've got Will.
In fourth.
In fourth we've got Chris
Chris in
MD.
fifth.
Then we've got you actually.
Myself just need Dallas to come on.
You and Theo are battling it out at the
I'm
bottom.
2 points ahead of Theo.
Exactly. But the big story here really is all about how the bottom two have made an absolute last-ditch resurgence. We've
Yes, we
only
have.
got 3 games left of this season,
Yep.
right? And it is a lot closer than we originally thought. So the bottom two, for those of you that don't know, they have to pay for a big dinner out with everyone in this chat. So we're going to go to a nice restaurant, a steakhouse, and the bottom two have to split the bill
And if we're
between
being
them.
honest, it's going to be maybe a couple of K, because you got
At
7
least.
lads. You got Cal taking the piss, ordering the most expensive wine in the restaurant, which I know for a fact. So it's going to be a bit ropes.
And Chris is Chris and Will
Chris
especially
and Will,
looking shaky.
we can catch up. And obviously, for those who do play FPL, and I'll keep this quick, obviously, it's a triple game week. Everyone in the group went and captained Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
I knew I had to take a chance to catch up to Chris, and I captained Mason Greenwood. At the moment, it's looking like it's paid off.
But at the time of filming, you still have the
One game
Liverpool
and
game
Mason
left.
Greenwood might not start. Did come
So-
off in the 60th minute, so I'm praying. But yes, that's the update on that. So keep praying, guys. We've got 3 games left.
Look, put it this way. I would love for you to
Bring it back.
I would love for you and Theo to bring it back, because honestly, you were both down and out for the count. You guys were so far behind. Like, I'm talking 150 points behind.
Yep.
And you, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, you lot have absolutely caked it, and it would be an insane end. I want like a final day, last day, and it's all depending on certain games.
I think that might happen. A final day, because on the final day of the Prem, every team kicks off at 3.
3, yeah.
That is mental. So it's going to be, we will know at 6 p.m.
Yeah. What we need to do is all of us, because it'll be after May 17th, all go to a sports bar. Everyone locked in, FPL out.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a corker.
But yeah, that's FPL.
That is.
We're going to drag that out too long for those that don't play it, but
we keep it short and sweet for you guys that do. What else has been happening in the world, Chip? Talk to me. Have you got anything popping up lately?
I've not been up to too much. About a rice cooker.
You bought a rice cooker?
Bought a rice cooker. Obviously, I've been out buying a bunch of clothes at the moment. Loads of different blank hoodies and t-shirts, because obviously I'm in the process of creating the blanks for my own clothing brand.
Nice.
So obviously I'm trying to get inspiration and what fabrics I want, how heavy I want it to be.
So it's a serious job.
It's a serious job. It's going to be hopefully a premium brand, and when you guys get your hands on it, I want you to be like, fuck me, I've got my money's worth here.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the plan. That's why it's taking a little bit of a time, but that's happening.
Good things come with time, Chip.
Yes,
good things come with time. It's
absolutely.
better to do that than to rush something shit out.
Got 2 very good designers on the case as well, with a lot of experience. So I've got no doubts about that. It's going to bang.
On the topic of amazingly good quality clothes, when this goes out, my hoodies will be on sale.
Oh, okay.
On the 21st. So
What have you got for me? What are you allowed to give me or give the audience a small?
No, they'll have seen this when this comes out.
When's it out? When is it out then? What day is it out?
This Saturday, people will see it.
What's the date of that?
So, you mean the time that when it goes on sale will be the 21st, but I'm showing it off this weekend. So by the time you guys
have seen this, it'll be out. Probably sold out as well.
Well, who knows?
I mean, you've sold out pretty much every drop you've done.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty quick.
I do anticipate it's sold out. If you got one, well done.
No. When this goes out, it won't have been on sale yet.
Oh.
I mean, this Saturday it'll be revealed.
Oh, so it'll be revealed. Okay, well, yeah, guys.
We made an entire pizza box for this. So you know how usually it just comes in a plastic bag?
I have seen the pizza box, guys. It looks fucking sick.
Yeah, well, I was there like every time I do something, I like to do it themed. The last one I had a Coca-Cola, I had a cola can. This one I was like, I'm doing pizza themed, and everything's going to come in an actual pizza box.
No, the pizza theme idea is sick. I saw the boxes the other day when I came around yours, just sat there on the side, and I was like, who ordered pizza? And Amrita explained that
Yes.
it was in fact a merch box for a hoodie.
I've just realized we are moving very like poverty here, right? We've got empty Ciroc bottles on the shelf. That looks like we're trying to stunt to be like, look, we had Ciroc. Let's put these down.
You know,
this is embarrassing.
you know them dons that like holding the Ciroc.
Yeah. They just take a picture with the Ciroc.
Yeah, little Snapchat one, capturing free up my bro. That's how it is. We do have some Smirnoff if that's what you want.
Smirnoff, please, boss.
I mean, it's all we've got left. Look, at the end of the day, as long as it's not Glenn's vodka, nothing against people that drink Glenn's vodka, but I used to drink it myself, and honestly, it is shit. It's shit. It's really
Are you
bad.
excited? Are you? I've got a question for you. Obviously, with all this lockdown, mate, we haven't been in a nightclub. I'm not even drinking for like a year and a half now. Something like that. Are you excited to go back to nightclubs? Are you not arsed to go back to nightclubs?
I
What's
don't
the vibe?
even know if I miss it, to be honest, fella. Like, I'm getting on. I'm 26. I'm actually going to be 27 in July.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I like bars now.
Yeah.
I love the bar vibe. It's a lot
too.
easier. We can skip from bar to bar. When you're in a nightclub, you're just in there all night, get sweaty. It's all that kind of vibe, you know. And we've been doing this for 10 years now, so.
Bro, don't make it sound like that. Come on, bro. I'm not 28.
Well, we've been doing it for we've been doing it
6 or 7
years.
years.
8 years.
6 or 7
I
years.
know you was
Come
out.
on,
when-
cheers,
I know
stop
you.
baiting
I
it
know
out,
you
bro.
was out when you were 18. Stop,
Bro.
Don't cap on a lord's name
I
like
swear.
that.
Okay, wait. I've got a question, yeah? So you know when you were 18,
Yep.
have you ever gone and looked back at old pictures of you on nights out and the shit you were wearing?
Disgusting. Check this out. When I was 16, okay,
Yeah.
I went to Turkey and I've asked his barber to bleach like a line in my hair.
Right.
And he's done it once, and I'm like, yeah, it looks decent. He's done it for my brother who's sat next to me as well. Then this one barber that's on me goes and does the other side. I look like a skunk. I had 2 bleach blonde strips just going down the side. I look like a fucking F1 car, bro. But honestly, I felt rapid. You know, back in the day when you got new creps, and you was like, I am rapid.
You're quick.
You
Yeah.
was moving at different speeds. When you put the tall 90s on, that was it. It was a wrap.
No, it was the mercurials for
And
me.
then you was running like Ronaldo. You know, the bottom of your foot did not touch the heel, didn't touch the floor. You was running on tiptoes.
It's so true. And then what? Did you go on nights out in Turkey?
I was definitely like 15, so probably not.
Oh, really? Oh, what? You went family trip?
I've been on a couple nights out in Spain when I was like 18 with my family.
What was that like? Where'd you go?
They were pretty wild, to be honest.
What, family nights out?
Yeah, no, I was just like, well, it was just me like getting absolutely peppered and everyone having to look after me.
Uh-huh.
But I'd do one shot and that'd be it. One shot I'd be on the floor, I'd be chatting to these Spanish dons. I'd be like, hola!
You
and they'd be like,
ears on
and then
a
they'd
night
be
out.
coming back to me with Spanish. I was like,
Yo, chill. It's just a joke, man.
It was a joke. I'm English.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
And end up getting kicked out the club.
Oh, no. They'd take me in.
They do actually. You are just the perfect person to have on a night out. You make friends with absolutely anyone.
I try my best, you know. We got to have a good time, you know.
Definitely.
But I tell you, the people that I do hate on nights out, the ones that are always looking for a scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're walking through a club, you've slightly bumped into someone's arm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. You know, these clubs are small.
Mm-hmm.
Donny's turned round, face, he's gone, and he's just looking at you like, what? And you're just like, oh no, I'm not like this fella. Like, I'm 30 kg lighter than you. I know what you're doing here. I know the game. I know the ball game. And I'll be like, sorry, fella, didn't mean that. I'll be like, no. I'm just like,
Do you know what it is? You know what it is? If you are just so overly nice to someone,
they get upset. And I'm just like, you're embarrassing me now because right now I feel like such an intellectual. You look like a fucking fraud. You look so weird. Like you're so, forcing this violent. Like macho thing. It's so
weird.
cringe, bro. It's cool, you know.
Do you know what? That's what it is, though. So on nights out, when people are like, if they come up to you like, yo, whoa, and you're just saying like, yo, man, like, I'm just chilling, and they still do it. As long as you don't rise up and try to like macho them, then they end up looking like an absolute moron.
Sweat.
Because it's like, why the hell are you getting all gassed up for no fucking reason? The person that you're angry with or whatever doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, no, we don't care. Just leave it.
It's so weird, isn't it?
No one really cares. Like,
nope.
You're gonna go
a
on
night out is
tomorrow-
never that deep.
You're gonna go on tomorrow. What with your boys? And be like, oh, do you remember when I punched that kid?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
You ever
Or,
been,
do
wait,
you
you've been
remember
whacked
that
in a
scrap?
smoking area?
Nah, never. To be honest, like you know, I've never really. It's always inside the club when you bump into someone and they just start like
Bro,
having a weird look.
Why do people get so arsy about just being bumped into? It's like, what do you expect? We're in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Everyone's tight, like close up together. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Like, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends, bro. Like, please, like.
Bro, you just hold on to their shoulder, like,
Yeah,
come on, bro.
like, I can't be in.
You're embarrassing both of
yeah,
us with
yeah,
this.
like you genuinely are. Like, people around you are looking at like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, we get it. Okay, your mum fed you well. You've got 80 kg. You're probably 6'1".
You're a unit.
Decent genetics. Fantastic fella. I'm sure you're doing great. You know, you've got a BTEC in fucking sports.
Yeah,
science.
Defo did a BTEC in sports.
You know,
no
you
doubt.
were good at football in school. But now, fella, you're 18 and we're in a club and no one really cares.
Yeah.
At all.
Your BTEC holds no weight on this
Just
dance
enjoy
floor.
your night. Just enjoy it. Honestly, just have a good vibe. have a good
You know,
time.
there's genuinely guys that go out there and like look for
Look
it
for
on their
scraps.
night.
They look for scraps. Yeah, no,
why?
it's 100. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why.
It gives
Looking
me
for
tiny
problems.
dick energy.
Yeah.
Like minuscule cock energy.
Yeah, those are the dons that when they get to like our age, 26 something, they have done nothing.
Fuck all.
All they've done those 8 years is look for little scraps on nights
And
out.
I tell you what they do have though. They have one of them cars where they've popped a hole in the exhaust so it sounds louder. Yeah, that's that guy.
100%. Did you ever put a bottle on your bike back when you was a kid so it sounded like you had an exhaust on the bike? So you,
Wait, how does that
I
work?
know
Wait,
there
what?
are people that watching right now. I don't know about it. So you cram like let's say like a plastic Coke bottle, 500 milliliters. You squash it down. You cram it in between the tire,
The spokes.
and whatever the frame of the bike.
Yeah.
You stick it in there, and when you ride it, it's definitely fucking that absolute shit out of your tire.
Yeah,
But when
yeah,
you ride it, it goes. You used to think you was the Donny. Honestly,
You're like an F1 car.
honestly with my little stripes on it. I was
The
flying.
skunk stripes.
Bro, I was on my Verstappen shit. Early doors, Red Bull in my hand, sponsorships flying around the gaff.
That was so funny.
Honestly, Drive to Survive, baby. That's the
My
streets aren't
God.
safe.
Have you ever been sponsored by? So was it like I was really into like skating and all this sort of stuff, right? When I was younger, wasn't really any good, but I had friends that were decent. Constantly they're like, yeah, I'm trying to get sponsored. I want to get sponsored by Monster. I want to get sponsored
Really?
like this from early, and I was always there like. That's just they were like, yo, I need to make like a skate video and then I'll get sponsored. Like it was that simple.
Really?
As if it was like, yo, mate, just film me on your Nokia brick phone. Let's get this uploaded to somewhere
Let's
and
get that
I
Monster
will be
deal,
sponsored.
baby.
And I'll get sponsored.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't think that was ever going to happen because my bottle on the tire wasn't very illegal practice. So
right.
yeah, I'm not sure that Red Bull were looking at that and thinking this is
This is the man. This is the
next-
guy we
this is
need
the
to
next star.
propel our brand to the moon. Speaking of the moon, hold on a second. Did you see that Elon Musk is actually chucking a Dogecoin to the moon?
Well, is he just trying to like boost the coin as much as possible? Is that what he's doing? Or
yeah.
like, what?
I think
What
he's
does he
just
mean
trying to
Dogecoin? Like, is he just making a coin, branding it, and just whacking it up there?
do you know what? I didn't actually look into it. That's my bad.
Ooh.
SpaceX today announced that they're accepting Dogecoin today. Anyways,
Okay, so what? You telling me I can buy a SpaceX shuttle with Dogecoin then?
well, the whole aim is that you can take visits, right?
Yeah,
So you can
but
go.
that is a while away, right?
I don't think so. I swear he said it's coming soon.
I think Virgin Galactic are ahead of SpaceX on that because that's
are
what
they?
Virgin Galactic is for, isn't it? Have you seen the spaceships like their planets?
It looks like a plane.
Like it does. It
Yeah.
does. Like flybys, go into the atmosphere,
Fly by
that
the
kind
moon.
of shit. I don't think it's too. Virgin Galactic won't stop on the moon, but you will go into space.
We still haven't heard an update on Calix's
No,
attempt to
I'm
go to the
praying.
moon.
I'm praying because last time I spoke to him, there was potential. Mm-hmm. So we literally, I think we're just
Prayers.
waiting.
Yeah, we're just waiting to hear.
Prayers up. To me, it makes sense for him to go.
For sure. Right. Another thing that is being talked about is the fact that there are some more declassified documents coming out on the 1st of June. Is that correct, Chip? You'll know way more than me.
So I'm sat in I literally, just before we start this podcast,
Yeah.
I'm sat in the toilet having an absolute steamer.
By the way, the coffee ran
Yeah,
through
I've had a
bro.
Red Bull and a coffee today, so you already know. Anyway, June 1st, I think, they're releasing their most like detailed documents that have ever on UAPs. Is it called? They call them UAPs at the moment,
What?
or unidentified advanced, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. They
Wait,
changed-
is that actually what it is? That
well,
sounds sick.
they changed.
Yeah.
They changed it from UFO. So,
Oh, okay.
Because UFO, like, people identify as aliens, even though they do mean it could just be, it could be a drone.
Yeah,
if they
it could
just
be
you know,
something they don't
with
know.
man-made technology at that moment, they couldn't detect it.
So a UAP.
This I follow I follow UFOs and aliens on Reddit, both those subreddits, and they're all gassed for this June 1st thing. Basically because, obviously, like you've already said, it's the biggest thing that's ever coming out. And also on Reddit, I think we're talking about 7 years ago, there was a comment left on a throwaway account.
Yeah.
Some of you guys might know what I'm talking about here, and it basically talked about how this guy was abducted, and he's been getting abducted every year for years, and
sounds just a bit loony, right?
yeah, of course, it was a really detailed comment, probably complete shite, right?
Yeah.
And he's just describing it in such, intricate way, such a well-detailed way that you sat there and you're reading like, this is a book, this is a story. I read the whole thing, really good, and he replied to everyone's comments for days and days,
really?
detailed comments. He said they couldn't speak the language, but they could put thoughts in his mind. All this kind of crazy stuff.
No, that just sounds like a crazy person. Chip, talk to me. Like,
I know. I'm not saying this is...
So why are you bringing this up?
Because this is the reason why everyone on Reddit is gasped. He said, and this is like a 7-8-year-old comment.
Yeah.
He said that the aliens said to him that in June, July of 2021, there was going to be something happening. And now it's all come down to, it was the beginning of the year. I think they announced this June, July thing. So when that got announced, everyone went back, found that comment on Reddit and was like... His shit is lining up. His shit is lining up. Obviously, he's probably just taken the most wild guess.
Yeah.
It is.
It's one of those, like,
that's why
you do get stuff like this quite often where it's like, okay,
shit lines up a
sure,
little bit,
but how many weird comments like that did we have before?
So a lot of people on Reddit are just kind of like really gassed over it.
I love stuff like that, and I'm well up for it.
So I'm down, like, crazier shit has actually not happened. But
No, but there's been times where, like,
coincidences have...
Yeah, have happened loads of times, and there's been times like, look, all you have to do is look at, was it South Park, and they like conveniently managed to predict like the future, Trump becoming president.
Simpsons, not South Park. Simpsons, right?
No, I think it's South Park.
Isn't it Simpsons that predict? Yeah.
Oh, is it Simpsons?
Yeah,
my bad.
They predict like the Trump, like you said.
Trump being, and there's loads of stuff that they predict, and it is one of those things. It's like,
Yeah. Well,
maybe, but look. The alien thing is super interesting. So what sort of stuff can we expect?
Well, it's exciting. Well, a couple of things have already come out. They've revealed like these things that, fighter pilots are seeing that genuinely are really looking like out of the world shit. If they can't identify it and the government can't identify it and then they decided to release it, in my opinion, it looks like, they're getting everybody ready. Mainstream media has reported on UFOs and this kind of stuff more than ever now, and it just looks like they're just breaking it into people's lives like it's normal.
Oh, so they're like drip feeding it.
Yeah, drip feeding it. You're like, it exists. Keep them coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Because you can't just drop the bombshell one day and be like, bang, we found life.
Yeah.
And it's not on this planet, because then it contradicts a lot of religions.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be like, well, if there's life out there, do they believe in God?
Yeah.
Do they believe in? Do they follow the Quran or the Bible?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't, and that's where it could cause absolute fucking
carnage
on this planet.
So on this June 1st, right?
Yeah, June 1st, I think, is when this whole document's meant to come out.
In this document, does anyone have any idea? Like, is it just going to be saying, hey guys, look, here are some more things that we saw that we don't really know about? Or is it more like, guys, we can tell you with a fact, aliens have visited us. You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't think it will be that. Not yet.
Yeah.
This is going to be a big document that's going to probably hit, it's going to hit Twitter, mainstream, all that kind of stuff. A lot of news channels have already said they're going to report on it. So this is going to be the first step, but the biggest one probably, right?
Right.
It's going to be loads of like things about they've saw this and saw that, but nothing crazy. They're not going to come out and say, this is it.
You don't think so?
But they're going to come out with a ton of shit that's pointing to the idea of we're not alone. And then hopefully from that, it'll just be...
I'm excited,
yeah,
Chip.
and then eventually, hopefully, in our lifetime, what's looking like it will be, they'll come out with we're not alone. There's no reason for them to keep bringing out and drip feeding us all this UFO stuff, all this potential, alien stuff, and not eventually say, look.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you reckon? Do you think they already know?
Yeah.
Do you think they've ever visited this planet? I think I'm on that. Yeah. I think I'm on the wave too. I think they have now.
Just
the age of the universe and the age of the planet doesn't make...
and the technology we have, like, they've seen it.
Yeah.
But I did have one question, though, was... say they come out and they say they have seen alien life or whatever, surely a different country would have almost beat them to it to seem more advanced. Does that make sense?
I think it
so
would
like
be
Russia or China would release documents now saying we've seen it, and so it makes them seem like they're more progressive.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there. That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously I'm guessing there's a universal, like a world agreement of we can't really say shit, otherwise we're gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah.
But who's the one that gets to say it? What about like what's the organization called where it like represents each country?
The UN.
Is that it? Like, what if it was like announced from them instead of the US doing it?
Yeah.
Because why should the president, just because they're the biggest
Yeah,
country?
but ultimately they're holding on to the stuff so that they can, they want to be the guys that say we're
Of
the
course,
ones releasing
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But
same shit with the moon, right? They wanted to be the first.
yeah,
time
they
on
want
the
it's a
moon.
race.
You know,
so.
I don't blame them. You want your country to look like the fucking Donnies, and maybe they were actually the first to discover it. Who knows?
Yeah, it's true.
But
so that leads me on to my next question. I know we're on an alien tangent here, but
People love this shit,
Yeah,
though.
I like talking about it as well. So this was actually brought to us by BTS Alex, and it was about Stephen Hawking's idea that making contact with aliens would be a bad idea, and
Really?
we'd be wiped out, similar to the Native Americans. How do you
Possibly.
do you think making contacts with aliens? Are you for it? Are you against it?
I think
what is your move?
I think we're at the part of like humanity where they might they might go against the idea of wiping us out. I think we have technology that might be like, oh, these guys are on the path.
Yeah.
I get the thing where people are like, oh, you look at an ant and think, oh, it's doing its life. Maybe they'll see us like that.
Like an ant.
But if they're visiting our planet in a spaceship, they're obviously looking around at our technology. We got fighter jets and shit, pretty fast, pretty impressive. But yes, we can't quite go out there, but we still can go to
Nah,
different
bro, they're
planets.
looking at us. They're going, look at these fucking peasants,
Yes,
man. These
absolutely.
lot are
I'm
still
I'm
taking
sure
5 hours to
yeah.
go from London to New York.
Yeah, I'm
These
sure
are-
compared to them, we are nothing.
Yeah.
But we can leave the planet. So that doesn't mean we're completely pathetic. We can leave this planet and we can send drones out to planets that are miles away. Wasn't it 1991 that we didn't know of any other planets outside
don't
our
know.
solar? It was first time and like exoplanet or whatever they're called was discovered was like in the 90s or maybe just a bit
okay.
before. So we thought there was just all these planets in
Yeah.
the solar system, Mars, Venus, Mercury.
Okay.
And now we know there's trillions.
Oh, so this is the first time they realized, hold on a second,
and that
it's
was
not just a
that
few
was-
planets
that was
out
not
here.
many years
We've
ago.
got galaxies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a bit crazy. That just shows how advanced.
It's quite scary. This
And
stuff
they-
gets
yeah.
me a little anxious
It's-
sometimes
I
in my
find it
stomach
mental.
because it makes you realize just the insignificance of you,
Us, yeah.
of us, of
And-
everyone. You and me
yeah.
sat here doing this podcast. Fucking pointless.
Well, nothing. This is pointless.
Fucking
what are
mate,
we,
what
what
we're
are we
doing, mate?
doing? Why do we even?
We're
Why do
pointless.
we even exist, fella?
Bro, it's
Like,
mad.
what are you doing? Why do you wear that hoodie? Why do you have that
It
beard?
got gifted to me.
What's
the beard I need to
what's
shape
the point
up.
of this?
Bro, for real. And you sit there and you think,
Shit.
all this other shit going on, like
Yeah.
how big this galaxy, then another galaxy, and then it just more and more and more, and it's like, what's the fucking point?
And then when they sit there and they say, "Oh, we found a planet that is super similar to fucking
Earth.
I don't know if it was like Kepler or some crazy name," and they're like, "Yeah, but it's like example 4 light years away."
What if there's someone else on a different planet doing a fucking fellas podcast?
It could be. Well, that's the theory that the universe is infinite, which means if it's infinite, it repeats itself, which means it will constantly be another version of you,
Oh my God.
constantly. Right? There's a fucking Cal Freezy out there that
Definitely didn't do career mode. Or did he do career mode?
he did career mode with
He
Manchester
did.
United, and people
Oh
hated
my
it.
God,
People
no
hated it,
way.
and he quit.
But I'm in the simulation
Yeah,
where
well, we
it's
spoke-
QPR.
Yeah, and there's the alternate universe out there where Theo Baker just stole Floyd Mayweather's hat.
yeah.
Like, there's crazy shit going on like that. But I hate it when they say, "Oh, we found an Earth-like planet 4 light years away," and I'm just like, "But that is so far away." So
What's
the
the
speed of
point?
light is 186,000 miles per second.
Right.
Second.
Yeah.
So
Bro, it's
and
it's a
what
joke.
we can make a spaceship that goes maybe like 13 to 30,000 miles per hour.
It's
So
still
what-
a stinker.
Yeah, we're stuck
Wow.
here, fella.
Bro, we actually are.
We're
like,
stuck in this planet.
and you know how you said, yeah, we can leave this planet. It's like, yeah, we can go to I think, oh my God, the other planet's so far away, blah, blah, blah. But it ain't that far.
It ain't nothing compared to
Bro,
the
that's
rest of the
next
universe.
door.
That
You're
is
going next door. You're knocking
Yeah.
on the next door neighbor,
Yeah,
bro.
well, the fact that we can send people to Mars and we will is still decent.
It's cool, but
I remember telling you
you're just
the other
knocking
day,
on the next
actually.
door neighbor. You're not going down the road.
Do you remember when I was talking to you about this the other day? I reckon, this is just obviously my personal opinion, I think they might, for the first person to land on Mars, possibly could be a woman. I
Yes,
think
you did say
the
this.
hype that will come from that,
Progressive society we live in.
We did Man on the Moon. Now we could do Woman on the Mars. I think that's I think that's a good idea. To be fair,
Yeah.
it'll just be like, like you say, it's just progressive to society as a
really.
whole.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. So
we've had-
so can you put a bet on that? It being a woman, that's not
you
a bad
know
bet.
what? I swear to God, Sky Bet. If you're watching, you got to take that bet.
Yeah, so someone
Request a bet.
Yeah, request a bet. Can we please get a bet from a betting company? Contact us. Give us odds on a woman being the first person to step foot on Mars. Did you
Mars.
say?
Well, it's all on at the moment. Would the decision be on Elon Musk? If he is the one, if
I don't
SpaceX
know.
are doing it.
I don't know.
Elon Musk, if you're watching this, send a woman.
Send a woman. Do it.
And then quote fellas and say, fellas,
I
made me do
know
it.
the first thing she has to step foot is she steps foot on Mars and goes, "This one was for the fellas."
Yeah.
Like that. Secure your bag, fellas.
Yeah. Uh,
And then we've just rinsed Sky Bet for their
Absolutely.
entire bank account.
One small step for men, one huge step
For the fellas.
I love that.
But going back to my initial question was, do I think making contact with aliens is a good thing?
Oh yeah, carry on.
I think we need to see what the hell they are first.
Yeah.
If we take a look at them and we go, these Donnies are
Built different.
so advanced that we have no hope in hell, because we have no idea what they look like, how they operate, what tech they have, whatever it is. If they come to, and if we look at them, we go, yeah, we could easily get peppered here. Then we need to be like, yo.
They
let's
could be
just
pure
dead
carnivores,
this.
man. They could look at humans and they could
Like
have
a snack.
they could try a bit human and be like, oh my God, this
is-
is the best tasting meal I've ever had in my life. And
I
they,
want a one medium rare.
yeah, and they'll be like, yeah, cut this shit up, baby.
And I wonder if like a Wagyu steak is like
We
KSI,
could-
and then I'm just like a shitty little like sirloin or something. Do you know what I mean?
God, bro, what am I like? £2 Tesco.
£2. Yeah, you're a little £2
I'm a
Tesco.
little steak, bro. I'm a little steak. I didn't dream of this, but I'll take it.
So yeah. Anyways, I think that's enough alien chat. But it's we got a lot to talk about. I can't wait until that 1st of June comes.
Yeah,
around, 'cause
and I
we're
hope
gonna
it's
chat, man.
something decent.
Give it. Yeah. No.
right?
You know what?
I really
I'm
hope it's
confident it
something
will
good.
be.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
And it'll hit the news. Twitter will be blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hope for. Just don't give us some bullshit, please, for God's sake.
We deserve better at this
Yeah.
point, right? It's so true.
But at least I have the confidence that we're probably going to know whilst we're alive. A few years ago, I was thinking I'm probably going to die without ever knowing life is out there.
Yeah.
Now, the last few years, I'm thinking, well, I think I'll probably
Maybe
know within
you'll
the next 20.
Yeah. That would be class. That would be class.
But yeah, aliens. there we
Speaking
go.
of greatness, the Fellas podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
We managed to get to top 4 on the Spotify UK chart.
Absolutely. Was there anyone ahead of us that was a UK-based podcast? I think
No,
you said
no.
there
So
was
they're
one.
all they're UK based, but I don't think any of them. So one thing. We like to look at charts just so that we know that you guys are enjoying our stuff. We're not too arsed about like the actual position, but it's just good to see progression.
Yeah.
And one thing that we noticed, we obviously mentioned on the last one about all these star sign things going up, but if you look, there are very few independent podcasts in those charts.
Yeah.
So you look at all of them, a lot of them have Spotify studios underneath them, meaning that Spotify are sorting them out.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of just companies that are doing it, loads of stuff like that, and so they have all this financial backing.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it's you and me that put our bank together. We sorted out the new lighting, the new studio, everything, and it's such a good feeling when
Yeah.
you know you've done that all by
Well,
yourself.
we've got no one running this podcast. There is
It's
not.
us.
There is not a single person that helps us.
Nobody
higher
pays
up.
us to turn up on these
Yeah,
days.
it's literally just us. We do everything.
Our
We'll
bank
sort
account
the
went
sets up.
fucking zero again after doing the Fellas mystery, like set, upgrading the lighting. And then our next job, guys, if Chip looks at his and I look at mine, we have our cameras here. We
Yes.
are going to be upgrading those individual cameras as well.
because they're decent. But we can get better quality for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and we'd like to get better quality. And then
Yeah.
again, once we buy the new cameras for that, the bank account will go back to zero.
Absolutely. This podcast
It's
is
no money.
Like I said to Carl the other day, it costs a lot to run. We did the yearly figures,
Mm-hmm.
and it does cost.
It's fucking loads.
It costs a lot of money to
do you
run.
know? Do you know? We'd actually make like decent money if we didn't make the upgrades.
Yeah.
But you guys don't really like a camera, $3,000, lighting, $6,000.
We didn't have to upgrade any of this.
No.
But we love
And we
doing
owe
this.
it to them as
we,
well.
Yeah, we love doing this, so we always try and make it better.
Yeah,
I don't
make
think
it
there'll
better.
ever be a time when we're not looking to make something better.
And ultimately, when we come up to November, which is when we started the podcast, it's like, right, cool. We have to do a new set for the podcast.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
love this set, but we got to keep it fresh. You
Yeah.
guys got to be entertained.
We'll be, we'll be making some grades.
Speaking of upgrades, by the time this goes out, we are really hoping that you guys will have a fellas mystery. Sorry, mysteries should be up.
Yes.
So we'd love it if you guys could go ahead, check out that channel. If it's not up, then something's gone horribly wrong. But
it should be up. And if you're watching on YouTube, obviously you can just go straight to the description, click there, subscribe, and check it out. If you're listening to
our first was all about the Tan family.
Yes.
A horrendous case where a parent's 4 kids were murdered.
It's quite interesting though. It was
and we go into it. Very strange case, but really cool. And we spent a lot of time and effort, so we'd love it if you guys want to check it out. And I saw a few comments asking, is it going to be a podcast? It's not going to be a podcast. It is strictly a YouTube show. The reason for that is because we need to put a lot of on-screen visuals to help you guys understand the case. I know there's podcasts out there that do it, but our vision for the show was very much like an aesthetic thing, a visual thing. So
I think if it was audio only, you would maybe have a little bit more of a difficult time
understanding what we're trying to say.
Because when we present it with the idea knowing that you're going to get visuals.
So yeah, go ahead and check that out. It's super exciting, and ultimately we want this to be our main podcast and an audio priority. So there we go.
Yeah,
we had
shows. God, I remember when we were first just even thinking about this podcast. Now we actually sat here in this massive studio, and I can see the other set and this set. It is a bit all like, wow, we fucking
caked it here.
Well,
I'm looking around thinking how much money we've spent, to be honest.
Oh my God, not a penny taken out. But hard work will get you to this point.
Exactly. And we do it pretty, and we've actually, without disclosing too much, we've had offers. Offers have been put on the table to
take this podcast elsewhere.
To take this podcast elsewhere, and I promise you guys, we've been offered 6 figures plus, and we're not interested in it. We're not interested in it yet. But hey, everybody has their price. Yeah. Understand that. But that price. But let me tell you, that price is high because we know we are onto a winner. We have got the best audience. We got the best chat. We got the best guests. There's a reason why we're sitting fucking top 5, baby.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No cat was detected.
Okay. Here, we got a question, and this was actually sent in. This isn't really an advice thing. It's kind of an advice thing, but it's not really an advice thing. Okay, so you started dating a girl, okay, Chip?
Okay.
And you go round, right? And she says, would you like to stay for dinner?
Okay.
You go, yeah, I'd love to stay for dinner. What happens if the dinner cooked is shit? Like, I'm talking, it's a stinker. You go around there, and you're literally there, Chip, like, oh, I can't eat this. I actually can't eat this. What is the play?
What, she just whacked on like a full chicken onto the plate?
No, mate. If it's a full chicken, I can firm my way through it if there's no seasoning and stuff. But I'm talking, she's gone and she's made the most, like, it's just a foul meal to eat.
Okay, here's what you've got. You've got sliced up roast chicken. Okay,
that sounds good.
Chicken. We're talking, there's a very pink tinge here.
Okay.
Pink tinge. What have you got? You've got, what else could you have on there that is check me out.
Brussels sprouts.
She's just whacked out a Heinz sausage and beans can, whacked it on there.
I love that. I'm scrounging that whole thing. I'm like, no, but seriously, let's
finish it. What's the finisher?
And it's Brussels sprouts.
Oh, stinker.
Brussels sprouts.
Stinker.
What is your actual plate? And you're looking at the plate and you're going, I actually can't eat this. Or are you going to firm it, like genuinely try and firm this, but you're going to almost be gagging as you eat through it? Or are you coming up with the maddest excuse?
Bro, it's a food poisoning Special Royale 3000. Like, I can't.
You got pink chicken.
Yep. Fucking
beans and sausages.
Yep.
Right? That's about the only edible bit, right? And then you got Brussels sprouts. What's the game plan? What's the move?
I've had this situation before, I think.
Really?
There's been times where I've gone round to someone's gaff and they've just served me something up and I've been like, no. I'm not eating this. I'll just like squirm my way out of it like, oh, not feeling
my God.
well, Chief.
No, the play is,
you always gotta grab your left abdomen.
I've just eaten.
Or just eaten.
Just eaten.
But what if they catch you and you ain't eating? You've been there all day.
Oh God, yeah. You've been upstairs in my daughter's room all day. Are you sure you're not hungry? It sounds like you've been really active up there.
Because I just ate something else.
And then you're like, oh, I actually went shops.
Yeah.
I went shops. I got myself. I'm such an idiot. I filled myself up with snacks.
Yeah, a couple of Dairy Milk caramels.
Or do you have the bravery to go? I'm actually. Oh no, you got. Oh no, you got baked beans and sausage. I'm allergic to baked beans and sausages.
Ooh, not
You
a
pulling
bad
out the
shout.
allergy card or
Not
what?
bad shout. Sausages and baked beans?
Is it a deal breaker for you and that girl? If the mum stinks at cooking, because a lot of people say it could reflect potentially poor your girlfriend then is gonna be a terrible cook.
You know what? Like, it is good having a girlfriend that can cook, isn't it? Or, seeing a girl that can cook.
It's an attractive trait.
It is attractive.
For sure.
It's impressive.
But mainly because I can't.
Yeah, same. I've only just learned how to cook a few things at max.
Yeah. But
Getting
it
better,
is so attractive.
But when
Girl
they come
comes
through
in
and they
knows
start
it.
whacking out all this mad shit, and I'm just like, girl, keep fucking shining, because just you are God's gift.
You're feeding me like a king.
Feed me. Feed me.
Feed me.
I'll pay for this. I will. This is a meal worth paying for.
You'll pay in currency that isn't money. You know what I'm trying to say there, Chip? All right. Anyways,
Feet rubs.
feet. That's disgusting. Wait, do you like feet rubs?
No, I'm giving her feet rubs. You said.
Oh, you're giving her. Oh, you're giving her
You
feet
said
rubs.
currency
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we don't speak. I thought that's something.
Look, if you do feet rubs, you got foot fetish.
You seen those TikToks? At first, I was like, no,
feet.
feet.
And now I'm like, oh, feet.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah. Wait. So you actually on the foot one? Don't get. Yeah, you get a little excited. There.
No, I hate feet.
Yeah.
I hate feet. You know what I hate? Obviously, I have, people of the world, you can do whatever you want, men and women, when they go out and about,
And everything in between.
and they've just got the toes out. Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
and they've just got the toes out. And I'm just looking. I will not stop staring.
At your toes.
I will just look and I'll be like,
This is
this ain't it,
disgusting.
Chief. Because,
What
obviously.
about flip flops? Like, you're on holiday.
I don't know.
I'm backing out the flip flops because
just
you know what
hate
I think is
feet.
even weirder than people just cutting around with toes. If people that wear trainers
Yeah.
when it's flip flop energy, like when you're on a beach,
is it-
people rocking up on a
okay,
beach.
okay, yeah,
Will
yeah,
I needed
yeah.
it. I was in Hawaii. Yeah, Will I need everyone else rocked up either flip flops or just barefoot on the beach. He's walking through in Air Force Ones.
Oh,
yeah,
did he?
He was too scared to get the
I
toes
have
out.
done that before, but yeah, on the beach it is more like you got to get the flip flops out, really, isn't it? Beach is completely acceptable. If you have gone to a bar or a rooftop bar or somewhere, you've gone out for
A
drinks,
nice establishment.
yeah, decent, and you got the toes out. No.
As a guy, we're talking here because girls, they rock up in the heels, they look good, but let's make sure they're
Okay,
looking nice.
Yeah, like at least like wear a nice crepe. You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want. Like, I don't want women getting onto me here because
No,
we
I'll get
recently-
onto them.
There was a TikTok recently where I said that I preferred, shaving down there.
Yeah.
Complete preference, and
Yeah.
all the comments were getting onto me saying we don't do it for you. And I was
Okay,
like-
well-
I said I was thinking to myself like, I never said you did do it for me. I just was saying my preference. I'm sure
Yeah.
you got a preference in men, right?
Yeah.
Or preference, same for men. They've got preferences on this shit, and I could turn around and say, I don't do it for you.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that.
Mate, trust me.
Everyone's got their own preferences. I
It's
think
okay to have
people need
preferences. People don't
need
realize
to
that.
chill on the internet.
People don't realize it's okay to have preferences.
It's okay to, if you don't like feet, you don't like feet.
Yeah.
If you prefer shaven, cool.
Enjoy
if you
that.
prefer it with a
landing
aeroplane
strip.
landing strip, cool.
Mama said airplane, airport.
Everyone's got their own preferences. I think people need to chill a bit.
Yeah, for sure. But it's true. It's true. You know what is terrible is the toes out. I recently was at a bar, right? Geezer rocks up wearing sliders, yeah? And, socks and sliders in the UK isn't that unpopular. People do wear it.
Yeah, it's
But
quite
this
accepted
guy
among-
ditched the socks. He came toes out. Now, if you want to come toes out, first of all, that's very brave, yeah? Second of all, make sure the toes don't look crusty. He came with the crustiest feet I've ever seen. It actually made me sick.
Oh,
made me
I can't rely on myself. I can't rely on my toes. They don't look great. I don't even think
No.
my own feet
But
look good.
but that's why you don't turn up to a restaurant or a bar
absolutely
in
not.
sliders and toes.
I tell you
toes
what, I
out.
went on a holiday not too long ago. I bought a new pair of sliders for it. I've got on a holiday. I got on the beach. They're too small, so my toes are like hanging over.
Oh, that is an ick. That is an ick.
I know. I know. So I'm walking
Yo.
around. And they were so hanging far over the edge, I could probably curl the toes and wrap them underneath the sliders.
That reminds me of another ick, yeah, of when girls, yeah, they wear they wear like heels or shoes, but the front bit is so scrunched up. They got toes, overlapping toes, on toes, on toes. They got layers of toes,
Yeah.
and I'm there just like,
Yeah,
why?
like the toes are catching airtime, couple ollies and that. Like, it's mad.
It is nuts. What are you? Put the toes away, or find a pair of shoes that fit you, where all your toes can sit
Yeah.
nicely next to each other.
Completely agreed. That slider incident had me Going
Bro.
2 sizes up on sliders for the rest of my life.
I can't believe you're rocking around with them curled up toes at the end.
Still got them, fella. Still got them. They were too expensive to get rid of, so I've just been firming it for a couple of years. I will not lie. I took them on the next holiday too.
Oh no! You just buy some new ones, bro. Please, I can't actually walk around with you with them curled up toes.
I can't. Not yet. They're too expensive.
That's funny, man. Nah, we've done a lot of toe talk here. There's definitely a couple foot fetish people rubbing one out at this point.
Oh,
no
absolutely. Couple
doubt.
tits
Oh my! There is actually a foot fetish page of like YouTube ones, and they like rate YouTubers' feet. And for some reason they're disrespectful. I got a disrespectful rating on that, whereas my toes are fantastic. I got a good, like, for a guy, my feet are A1. But yeah, it's the website is just so fucking weird.
Really?
It's just a foot fetish website, but there's YouTubers on it. And for some reason, Harry with his caveman toes are running around with some 5 out of 5 rating. I was thinking these are taking piss.
That's
why I knew. I said, you know what? This has lost all credibility.
Speaking of like popularity stuff, I've just gone stumbling out of Big Brother clubs. It's been a nightmare.
Wait, explain what that is.
I'll tell you. So if you guys don't know, Big Brother Clubs is a FIFA series that Simon hosts on his second channel.
Yes.
It's a really good series, to be fair. 10 people start off. You all play clubs together on FIFA.
Is it not 11?
10 and then
No
Simon
keeper?
maybe.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but it's roughly those numbers.
Yeah.
You all play clubs. You all have your own position. You choose a position at the beginning of each ep.
Yeah.
And somebody gets voted off each
Every
episode.
week.
2 people. Everyone has to vote the worst player at the end and the best player. Best player, wins an amount of money.
How much money is it?
Man of the match. I think maybe like £500.
Oh, at the end of every game?
Yeah.
And what happens if you win the whole thing?
Every episode. I think you win £10,000.
$10,000 if you win it. Okay.
So, first episode, we all vote. Well, we all voted for different votes, but it was Nico and E-Man that went up together.
Yeah. And who votes on this? Is it you guys or fans?
And then Simon will put the video out with a straw poll in the description, and everyone will vote. Obviously, Nico is, he's got the NDL.
Undefeated, yeah.
It's going to be a tough one.
So is that not like a bit of a problem? Is the fact that it's kind of like a popularity contest, or how does that work?
Maybe Nico is just so popular though that if he wasn't in it, maybe not. But he's so popular that he's probably going to make it all the way to the end. He's been up for vote
Surely
twice.
he wins it.
So he was up for vote on the first episode.
Yeah.
And the second episode.
Yeah.
Against Jamel, he won both of those.
But is he winning by like a landslide, or is it like
he's winning by a good amount each time?
Yeah.
Like he gets like
Fair
65 to 70% of the vote.
Yeah. But I guess on the opposite side of that, you had the last season, Theo won it.
Theo actually did win it.
There were definitely bigger people in there.
There were big people in that.
So that wasn't a popularity contest. And he made a name for himself as the Wizard.
I was thinking it's only because it's Nico and he's got his whole mayor campaign going on at the same time. And NDL is just different.
Yeah,
there's nobody really that, maybe JJ. Oh, definitely JJ.
Yeah.
But I can't really see anybody else that could go in Big Brother clubs and take down Nico. I'm not really sure who could do it.
Yeah. I hope that it isn't just a landslide every week, but
I hope someone does it. So I went up against the third episode. You know what? I actually played decent.
So wait, what happened? Why are you kicked out?
I don't know. I've scored and assisted multiple goals in each episode. Third episode, I got put up front. Obviously, I'm not very good at FIFA. I'm probably the least experienced player in the thing, but I try my best. I did get 2 goals and an assist.
That's class. How did you get put up for vote?
I thought it was decent, and I was, making key.
Is that in one game?
I was making key passes left and right.
Wait, so is that in one game?
No, you play 2 games.
So in 2 games, you got 2 goals and an assist.
It was I think in the first game maybe we didn't score that many goals at all.
Okay.
It was a tough game, or the second game, one of them. But yeah, I got 2 goals and assists in that specific episode.
How did you get put up for? So what? The people alongside you snaked you?
I don't know.
Who should have been in there? I
don't know. Who did I can't remember who I voted for. Oh, I actually think I voted for the guy that Pieface went up against me. I think I might have voted for Pie. I didn't really know who to vote for because there was a couple of people that didn't really shine.
Yeah.
I did. I probably didn't do too well myself.
Mate, you got 2 goals and an assist over 2 games.
Yeah, but obviously they thought
they weren't having it.
Yeah, so I
did
don't
you
know.
miss sitters?
I had 2 votes to go up. No, not really.
Yeah.
I had 2 votes to go up. And I got up against Pieface, so I had 2 votes. Pieface, he's so funny.
In the
FIFA
community,
he's like an icon
massive.
in the FIFA community. His TikToks as well, ice in the fucking veins.
He's so funny, bro. I
love
him.
So the second that happened, I was like, right, boys, well.
You know what? At least you went out to Pieface.
Exactly. I was like, went out to someone like, who's a bit of a legend. But yeah,
So there
no.
you go. That's your FIFA Pro Clubs.
Yeah, I think I
career.
lost 58% to 42%. But
So it wasn't a whitewash then.
no, I think I had like 10,000 votes. Maybe he had like whatever 13, 14.
Yeah,
something like that.
that.
Something like
Fair
that. off the
play
top of my
though.
head.
You know what? Like, because again, someone like Pieface, I'm not gonna lie, I would expect
It would
you
be
to get
difficult.
get
I
absolutely
knew the
peppered.
second it was Pieface, I was like,
It's a wrap.
I'm over, I'm out.
Yeah, it's
But
right.
it was a lot of fun. It was a good series. So if you
Yeah,
want to check
so
it out, you can
Check it out. That's on Simon's second channel. You said, right?
Simon's, check it out.
Check it. Check out Simon's second channel. But what is it like every week, once a week? Or?
Once a week, maybe even 2 a week at the moment. Depends when you can get them out.
Sick.
Episode 4 should be out
That's
soon.
such a good idea. I love it.
It is a good idea.
I love shit
You've
like
got
that.
to get you in the next one.
No, I think he asked me. If not, but my problem is I don't want to give him a time
And you're
because
quite.
I can't make
well,
that.
Yeah, you are quite busy to be fair.
So I don't want to say like, I don't want to be that guy. Everyone else is down to play, and then it's me like, oh, sorry, I got to film the fellas.
There is always one like that. The WhatsApp group chat gets rough sometimes.
Really.
Simon's trying to organise it, and there's always like everyone says yes, and then one guy's like, "Can't do it, lads."
Yeah, that's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so nightmare. But it's really good.
Yeah, no, it sounds it. I'm trying to think in terms of YouTube stuff. Everyone's just been trucking along. There's not too much YouTube band to be talking about.
Yeah.
We said we got the Euros coming up, so I'm trying to do this video where I transform like my rooftop.
I'm just
into
speaking to you
this
about this.
sick Euros venue. If you guys have any ideas as to what I should do to the rooftop, and this is also me now claiming this video. If another YouTuber uploads this fucking video of me transforming
Cal,
my house,
I've just had a good idea.
Tell me, what is it?
So how about, you know how when England go to the Euros, they have
Yeah.
a specific band that they send and put them in the crowd, right?
Band.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
And
I've
it goes
heard about this.
and they play all the tunes,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
What about if we hire that band and bring them to the roof for that day, one
Will
day for the video?
Will they not be at the
I
gate?
don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. If not, we can hire just a
similar
similar
one.
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
let's
Get a band
just
out
have that vibe. So you'll have however you're doing the seating,
Yeah.
foam fingers, the horns ourselves. Let's create.
Proper cheesy.
Let's try and create that full match day atmosphere
In
at
there.
on your rooftop. I think that
Yeah.
would be so. I'm so excited for this, by the way, because
Yeah.
I get to go here and watch the Euro games. Here.
Exactly. I'm gonna get like full cinema screen. I'm gonna make it at the sickest place ever to
What
watch
are you gonna
the
do
Euros.
about the sunlight?
Though I'm making like tarp over the top. Like it's gonna, mate. Trust me, it's gonna be a popper. But if
I'm
you guys do
fucking
have any like weird ideas, understand that I'm doing the obvious basic things. But if you
Yeah.
guys have any other ideas, please
Yeah,
do
drop
let
in
me
the
know.
comments. Gotta get the band there, fella, for at least an hour.
Bro, the Euros. What are you excited? How do you reckon we're gonna do in the Euros? Like?
I think we're gonna do absolutely class. Song as Grealish and Foden play.
Really?
Yeah, then we're gonna
Yeah.
belt it.
Mate, I want Foden to start
I think it's a
every
Foden
game.
carry.
Bro, I want Foden to start every game.
I mean,
think he's a
you'd
baller.
think he would, but like, will Southgate do it? Who
He's
fucking
a
knows?
bottle job, bro. He's gonna start
Six at the back.
fucking Rashford or something.
Fucking five at the back with 2 DMs. Some
Yeah,
outrageous
oh.
defensive.
Yeah,
team.
he's gonna start Eric Dyer, and I'm gonna chop my fucking head at a wall.
What do you reckon? Is Greenwood sending himself to the Euros? Is he?
I hope so.
I think
mate,
he's got a spot there.
he's done enough to put himself on the plane. In my
when
opinion.
you can shoot from most positions and it normally goes in, I think there's a space for you.
exactly.
So, left foot, right foot too. You're struggling for goals, 80th minute. You can bring on someone that has a shot like that, finish like that.
Both feet.
Makes sense
You love
to
to
me.
see it. All right, Chip. You already know what it is. It's time to do a little bit of relationship advice.
Relationship advice.
Alrighty, weighing in over at 120 pounds. That makes you extremely light. We've got a fella here. His name is
Jonathan.
Jonathan said, "What's happening, boys? I recently got out of a 5-year relationship. Oof, that's
Wow.
tough.
That's an L.
Didn't know anything different since I was 16. I'm now 21. I got heartbroken. Now I'd like to think that I went through a little post-breakup glow-up sort of thing.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah." I'm going to say that again because your shitty little singing would have
No,
ruined
I
that.
was singing Heartbroken T.I., you know.
Go on, sing
Oh
it.
my God.
Sing it out loud now.
You know, Heartbroken. Na, 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 na. Wasn't it Micah Richards that was in that music video? And he was
No
speaking about
way.
it the other day on... he was speaking about it on like Saturday.
Heartbroken.
Yeah, and they showed it, and Roy Keane was like, "Oh, that
No
was a video
way.
that would expect you to be in." That was from a
What? I
swear
haven't
to
seen
God, I
that.
swear to God, it was Heartbroken.
Fair
Or-
enough.
or something like that.
Anyways, this fella got heartbroken, and now I'd like to think that I went through a little post-breakup glow-up sort of thing.
Ooh.
The female attention is sort of there, but I really am just so crap at speaking to new people because I never really had to since I was 16. Any advice would be quality. Would love the podcast. Listen every week. Laughing my head off.
So what is crap at speaking to new people? That's the basic.
Yeah, he's struggling. New people, new birds. You know, what's the move? What's an easy way to chat to new people?
Okay, here's what we do.
Right.
Jump on Omegle and practice speaking to girls on there.
Do you not think guys on there are just a bit weird?
Yes, I think they are, but this guy doesn't sound too weird, and he sounds like he genuinely just wants to chat to people. You know what? I just come up with this idea on the spot. I think that's not even a bad idea. Go on there, just chat to any girl that comes up, just chat to them. Just try and actually make convos.
That's not a bad shout, you know.
Not the way, because it's going to be a complete random person.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not in person, but you know, how often, if
Mate,
you're someone with his confidence, how are you constantly going to be able to get yourself out there, go and just walk up to a bird?
You're literally on like a constant cycle. Like if it's weird or awkward, just hit next. You ain't gonna ever see them again. Like just hit next.
You know what? That's fucking really not a bad idea. For someone who is low confidence, you know, you really struggle.
Yeah.
Could help.
Yeah,
I don't know. It really could
Look,
help.
but understand you are on there to then transfer those skills into real life. So don't just go on there all the time and do it.
Don't get sucked
Go
up
on
into
there, try out a few, you know, get used to saying hello to people, asking how they are.
Yeah.
And then jump on the. That's not a bad shout, you know, for new ship.
on-
I've never heard that.
I honestly, it just came to my head then. Just jump on there, day or two. Yeah. Then go out with all the boys and, you know, try and test your skills. The one way to look at it is, and I saw this on TikTok, but nobody actually gives a shit about your embarrassing moments. You know what? Here's a good thing for you. I want you to think right now. Okay, you're sat at home, you're watching this podcast, you're listening. Try and think right now about an embarrassing moment. None of your friends, scrap your friends, don't think about them. Think of an embarrassing moment of someone that you've seen in person, or with a girl or with a guy. I can't even think of one right now.
No, seriously.
Because nobody cares enough to ever, you know, the next day it's done.
Yeah.
If you go up to a girl, you get rejected. That's it.
But as always with these things, you have to learn to firm rejection.
Yeah.
Rejection makes you a 10 times better
It
person.
happens to the best of people. You know?
Don't be. I've said it. I say it every time this comes up. But if you get rejected, don't be that guy that goes, "Yeah, but you're still butters."
Yeah.
Or I didn't want to chat to you anyways.
Yeah, I know.
It's just cringe.
I know a couple of girls who have had footballers DM them, right?
Yeah.
And they've aired them. That's a rejection for the footballer. He's a prime football player, and he's just taking.
But his confidence, because he believes in himself so much, guess what? He's on to the next one.
You ain't gonna get 10 out of 10 tries. You know,
Never.
Sometimes you
It
won't.
don't happen.
You'll get 5 out of 10. You know, sometimes you'll have a smashing day, and you'll
1 out of
roll
10
in
sometimes, bro.
Yeah, you could have a bad day, but
There you go. So jump on Omegle, right? Give it a quick chat. Test out your chatting abilities. Don't try and chat them up. Just have a normal conversation. You don't have to move to them. In fact, I'd recommend you not to do that, but just learn how to hold a conversation, because I think nowadays, especially with people coming back from like lockdown and everything, if you can hold a conversation, you're already one step ahead of the game.
yeah.
All right, here we go. We got a Felita. Her name is
Sasha.
Sasha says, "Hi boys, hope you're well." Right, so I've been seeing this guy for a few months now, and we've been porking for a while.
Yep.
It was great in the beginning, but for some reason, the past few weeks, he'd been making us do the same position every time, and I mean every time. It's doggy, right?
This Donny just loves dogging her from behind.
Right, look, okay, it's getting proper repetitive and a bit dead now. I've tried chatting to him about it, but he just changes the subject or says, "I don't get it because I'm too young." Not dodgy. I'm 20 and he's 24. Okay, thank God she put that in there.
Wait. So he doesn't want to change position because you're too young.
No, she said, no, he says, repetitive. I've tried chatting to him, but he just changes the subject or says, "You don't understand why doggy is the one because you're too young." I don't know. It sounds like waffle, mate.
That sounds like
weird.
bollocks.
Yeah. I've tried switching it up and getting on top, pushing him into other positions, etc. But we always end up in doggy, and I don't want to ruin the mood by repeatedly asking him to do something different. I'm starting. I'm starting to get popper paro. I guess that's paranoid. Like, does he think I'm clapped and doesn't want to look at my face or what? I've asked some of my guy friends about it, and they took the absolute piss out of me. So I'm hoping you boys can tell me what the correct is. No disrespect to doggy, by the way. It's top tier, but my back is done out. I love this message. Yo,
it's a good one.
This is a good one.
Sent me.
Listen here, Sasha. Right. Okay. First of all, I can't really see your face. BTS Alex, what are we saying? Could it potentially be a case of him genuinely doing it because he doesn't want to look embarrassed? Because that is the classic meme of, you know, if if you're not really attracted to her face,
Dogger.
then that
Dogger,
sounds
bro.
raw.
Just dogger, bro.
But yeah, so it could be that, but ultimately this guy might genuinely have his own insecurities about other positions. Maybe because at the same time, while you're not looking at her face, you got to remember she's not looking at your body, right? Is this guy super insecure about his own body?
Does he have milkers?
Not that there's anything wrong with some girls like that, bro.
Absolutely, but he might be worried about that.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes when I'm, doing it in like missionary or whatever, I'm just like, I'll look down and I'm just like, honestly, I can make a face out of my stomach right now.
That's disgusting. No, well, it's not disgusting, but it's true. But it's the same with chicks. Like when, girls have the same insecurities when they're on top. When they're on top, and girls are there like, oh, like I feel really insecure because essentially like your whole body is there to be shown, right? But ultimately, if you're in that situation anyways, you've both accepted that you're attracted to each other, right? So yeah, look, don't get it twisted. Hit from the back. Lots of fun. I mean, look, put it this way, that's certainly not one that I'm spending much time in because I'll be finished a little too quickly.
I've been moving the mirror around my bedroom so I can watch myself bang recently.
Really? Yeah, is that the vibe?
Yeah, because I want to double check my hip action.
She's private. I can't see it.
Oh, she's private, so you can't
check.
But yeah, so what you're saying, you got a mirror involved?
Yeah, I got a mirror and I move it around different positions,
Nice.
Just want to check that my hips are moving, free flowing.
Fluid
100%.
hips.
Sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, bro, I look like a fucking river.
Just the way, that
Honestly,
motion.
like you say, bro, Crimea rivers, and that shit is just beautiful.
Yeah, the motion of the ocean, that's what they say.
Yeah, you ever seen like
Your rhythm
nature documentaries when it's a pack of zebras running?
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I feel like.
Yeah,
and I'm just running into the back.
Yeah, I love that. I'm so excited for you. But what would you do if a chick constantly insisted on one position? Do you know what? I'd be straight up. I would be straight up. I would literally be like, why?
Yeah.
Not during. Okay, enjoy that. But then, the next day or whatever, be like, why is it always this one? And if they change subject, be like, literally say to them, nah, next time we are 100% switching it up. We can't just be doing, just be straight up. Like if you're getting bored or whatever, then it's jarring. Like it'll be fun for a few weeks, but at the end of the day, you got to switch it up, man.
Yeah.
And I genuinely, by the sounds of this, and because he always wants to change the subject real quick when she brings it up, it sounds like it's his own insecurity rather than something that's wrong with you.
Yeah. You got to pull out and like start dancing for her or something. Girls love dancers.
Wait, you're dancing naked?
You're going at it. You're going at it 5 minutes. Okay, she don't want to change position. No problem. Pull out. Check me out.
Damn, you hit him with the rope. What about if you hit him with the robot? You ever hit him with the robot?
Yeah. You want to hit him with the... Yeah.
Sorry, sweetheart. You're moving stiff.
Next thing you know, she's like, all right, reverse cowboy it is, because you've just dropped a little fucking diversity on her. George Sampson in the streets. You've done the backflip in the rain.
I love that for you. So what you're saying is you need to break the ice.
Yeah.
You need to make sex less awkward.
Yeah.
So that you could, if you do some random shit, right? And then from then on, it's like, look, I've embarrassed myself. Don't worry about any insecurity you have. So Chip's recommendation to you is go and bust a robot, couple dance moves, and it'll just break the heartbeat. Naked, mid-sex, just drop the heartbeat.
Yeah, and then you break the ice, and beyond the ice is Niagara Falls.
Absolutely.
No cap detected.
Zero cap detected. Okay. Here we go. Next one is by a fella. His name is
Alex.
Alex said, all right, fellas.
Sounds like Alex as well.
Yeah, all right, fellas. So about 2 months ago, I took my ex of 3 years back. Boo.
Agreed.
Poor choice,
but I rate that from you, broski.
All things were going well until the same thing kept popping up that was a big problem in our past, our sex life. It was very rare we would pork because she doesn't have much of a sex drive.
Okay.
We have tried many things to sort this out, including toys and pills. We are still stuck at square one, and I don't know what to do. As I'm only 18 and meant to be in my prime, if you could give me some burnt chip advice, I would love that. Cheers, boys.
Well, he's definitely not in his prime.
I was literally about to say, I was hoping you were going to say that. I know he's asked you for the advice, but bro, 18, you're not even close to your prime, bro.
18, women used to look at me and think, fuck me.
What a
That
neek.
is a child. That's a boy. That's a 12-year-old boy.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
No, look, mate. First of all,
The
you were
drip
not
at
in your
that time
prime.
as well. The drip at that time was
You're not in your prime.
non-existent.
Sex. What would you do if someone didn't have the sex drive to you? And by the way, there are
At that age-
in life, you have to understand that your compatibility with someone is very dependent on your sex life.
Actually
That's
is.
why saving yourself for marriage, I've always been a bit like,
What if-
because
yeah.
if you guys aren't sexually compatible, it's a wrap. Like it's such a big part of life that. What you waited for marriage? You just spent a bag on a wedding, and now all of a sudden you're like, actually, it's not hitting right. So I'm
Yeah,
out.
that's so true. To be fair, like with different people, you can have a different sex life.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be shit. Even if you get along well, it could
Yeah.
be shit. Maybe you'll get along a little bit less with someone else, but it'll be amazing. So
What would
gotta-
you What would
gotta
you
find
do
that
to
balance.
someone? What would you recommend to someone with a low sex drive? How would they increase it?
How would you increase it as low sex drive?
They've said
fine.
they've done pills and toys.
Okay, well, he didn't say he had the low sex drive, but
No, she
does. Well, then they gotta just find someone else.
Do you think so? Like,
I think if they tried all that shit, then it's
Yeah.
gonna be a struggle. Unless
Oh.
we got a suggestion for BTS Alex. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
In fairness, okay, Alex
did
has just suggested that there's certain methods of contraception, i.e. the pill.
ruin your sex drive.
But he did mention that they tried pills and
Yeah,
so I
so
don't know if they meant that
I
one.
don't know if she's even on contraception or whatever.
I
But
think
there's
they're gonna
definitely ways
struggle.
to go around it.
They're gonna struggle here.
Going to the gym, that helps your
Going
sex
to
drive.
the gym.
I don't know what you guys are like
100%.
fitness wise, but I'm
Maybe
telling
they're
you,
not just attracted to each other enough.
it's facts. It's
It
facts.
could be a case, they love each other very much, but they just aren't find each other attractive
Sexually
enough
attractive,
anymore.
which
It
is unfortunately, well, at least
Yeah.
for a lot of people, is a deal breaker.
could be a ton of things, but at the moment, he said he's tried a lot of stuff, and you might need to just mix it up.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Next one, we have got a fella again.
Yeah, and his name
Is Paul. Now, Paul said, so basically, me and my
Oh.
girlfriend have been going out for almost 3 years. Everything is going great,
Wait, can we
apart from one
get
thing.
a replay on that? What just happened there?
I was just getting gas from bro. Relax. Now we're so he said everything's going great apart from one thing: we can't pork. Now we're both 19 and only being with each other. We do all the other stuff and it's class, but it just doesn't seem like the biggest thing for her, which I respect and have no problem with. But let's be real, like I wouldn't mind if we actually did it. And because we rarely ever do, and when we want to go and do the deed, it just isn't great. So it's like a bit of a sticky one, I won't lie. I don't want to be shallow about the whole thing, but it's not a huge deal. Because it's not a huge deal, but just want to know what you guys would do in this situation or how we can make it better.
First
It's
of all,
similar thing.
similar situation, but first of all, it says not a huge deal, but he's DM'd into the fellas.
It is a huge
So
deal.
I think to him, it's a little bit more of a bigger deal than he's making it out.
Well, I think he's
Which
trying to
is
be
fine.
respectful,
It's fine.
which is fine.
It's completely fine. Look, that's how humans are wired.
Yeah.
Some people can probably go through life with barely having sex.
Yeah.
And some need it a bit more, and some fucking love it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Sounds like he does want it a bit more.
Like they're both 19, and look, you know what? This person here has been he's going about it the right way. He understands that. Look, it's especially he's 19. If she doesn't want to do it, you got to respect that. But I would the main thing here is speak to her. Be like, hey, I'm looking to be sexually active. Are you is this something you're interested in? Otherwise it comes back to the same thing. If your sex life isn't on the similar level, or you guys aren't seeing things through the same lens, then that's going to be a problem, and you're going to have that problem as things go on. So ask her. You got to
agree.
communicate.
Yeah.
Chat to her.
Yeah, that's no cap.
There is zero cap in that one. Okay, and we've got one last one we'll do here. Hello, fellas.
name?
A name. Let's go with Barry.
Ooh, Barry.
Barry.
Shithead Barry. Do you remember Shithead Barry from early episodes?
Yeah,
Early doors.
early doors.
Shithead Barry. Icon him.
Long story short, I have this ex. I have this ex I
Yeah.
still like. She has a boyfriend, but she keeps texting me and keeps sending me on Snapchat telling me I look cute and stuff.
Ooh.
What do I do with this? Also, she keeps asking me to go on a walk, but I'm hesitant to say yes.
What the hell is a walk?
It's a porking in the woods. That's what it sounds like.
I've never
That's
done
what it sounds
that.
like.
And
Or going on a walk and
Yeah. You ever put in the woods?
no.
Check me out. I'd love to do
I'm-
that.
Yeah, I'm a bit shook though, bro.
Yeah,
Imagine
because what
that.
if someone comes up,
It's a risk.
bang, oh, it's Cal Freezy, TikTok.
Oh my,
see you
that's
later.
way worse. If it sounds big headed, but if it wasn't, if I wasn't me, a lot less risk free. But you know, at the same time, you are porking in public, and that is
Dodgy business.
question.
Risky,
Yeah, dodgy
risky,
business.
risky.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry. So yes, this person still likes likes the ex, and the ex is still messaging them a bit of a mazzoline.
well, the ex sounds quite snaky though.
Big snake.
If
Look,
she's got a boyfriend and she's doing this, bro, she will do it to you.
100%. No
yeah.
doubt. Now,
That's
if
just-
I were
yeah.
you, fella, first of all, you have to realize that this ex ain't it. First of all, don't go back. Second of all, exactly what Chip just said. If she's doing this to her current boyfriend, then she do it to you, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Third of all, go on the walk, pork her, and cut.
Damn, that's some fucking savagery right there. But
Bro,
she got a boyfriend though.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, she's moving snaky. You know what? Do message the boyfriend and be like, just you know what, bro?
Yeah,
Just so
can
you
I
know,
pork her?
just she's moving nuts. I'm gonna pork her, but I want you to know because
Respectfully.
this isn't an alpha move. This is just to let you know that she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, respectfully.
So I'm gonna respectfully pork your girlfriend, but understand there's nothing toxic here.
Nothing.
If I do this, then she loses, and we can both win, King. You know.
And that's it. Again, no cap detected, possibly. I'm not sure if there was a bit of cap in there.
There might be a small bit of cap.
Yeah,
but.
like a dabble of cap. Look, a little bit of spice.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. How long has this episode been, King?
Hour and 30.
Hour and 30.
Nice,
What a
'cause
special. That is
I
good.
need a piss.
We do.
I need some food. Nando's chicken wrap with a side of
Oh, give me a
spicy
bit of-
rice and then
oh.
chips.
Give me a bit of
cream
Nando's.
soda.
Gagging for it. Okay, Chip, can you do the sign out, please, King?
Yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are listening on Spotify and Apple, of course, you can come and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, guys, The Fellas Mysteries. Like we said, the
Yes.
first episode should probably already be out.
Please be out by the time
You can
this
go and
goes out.
search it on YouTube, The Fellas Mysteries, or come into the YouTube channel and click the link. Go and subscribe, turn noties on, and check out the first video. Let us know what you think. We think it's a good one.
Look, we're looking for feedback on it,
Yeah.
but we'd love to just hear your thoughts on the case that we spoke about. Ultimately, we want it to be a place of discussion in the comments.
Absolutely.
So go ahead, check that out. Once again, from the Fellas Studios, the team at the Fellas, we have a big thank you. You are listening to a top 5 podcast. Peace.
Bye.